Chosen ones, God gave a clear instruction: shut your mouth completely in the next 72 hours. I am speaking to you with urgency, because these next 72 hours are not ordinary, and if you ignore this, you may delay a blessing that was already prepared for you. I am telling you plainly that silence is your protection, silence is your strategy, and silence is the doorway to the breakthrough you have been praying for. What I am about to do around you requires your mouth to rest, so that my hand can move without interference. Stay with me closely, because what you understand in these moments can guard something precious that is forming for your life. Comment, Amen. When I say shut your mouth completely in the next 72 hours, I am not asking you to withdraw in fear or hide in weakness. I am commanding you to guard your words, because your words carry weight in the spirit and in the natural. There are conversations that are waiting to trap you, questions that are designed to pull secrets out of you, and provocations meant to make you react. If you speak too soon, you may expose what I am still building for you behind the scenes. You have felt pressure rising around you. You have sensed tension in relationships, strange misunderstandings, and a desire to defend yourself. I see every moment where you wanted to explain, argue, or prove your point. But I am telling you now that defending yourself in these hours will only slow down what I am arranging for you. Silence will speak louder than any explanation you could give. There are people watching you who do not celebrate your growth. They study your reactions and wait for you to slip with your tongue. They hope you will reveal your plans, your next step, or your private victories. But I am covering you, and part of that covering requires your cooperation. Close your mouth, hold your peace, and let me handle what you cannot see. In these 72 hours, I am shifting something in your favor. I am turning conversations in rooms you have never entered. I am softening hearts that once resisted you. I am removing obstacles that looked permanent. But if you speak out of frustration, pride, or anxiety, you may create confusion where I am creating clarity. This is not punishment. This is preparation. I am teaching you restraint because you are chosen, and chosen ones must learn when to speak and when to stay silent. Your silence right now is an act of trust in me. It is proof that you believe I am powerful enough to defend you without your constant involvement. If this is touching your heart, and you feel my presence guiding you, like the video as a sign that you are ready to obey and step into what I am preparing. There will be moments in these hours when you feel misunderstood. You may hear rumors or half-truths about yourself. You may feel the urge to correct every wrong statement, but I am telling you that not every lie requires your response. Some battles are won simply by refusing to engage. I am testing your discipline because I am about to increase your influence. Influence without control over your tongue becomes destruction. I am shaping you into someone who carries wisdom and authority, and wisdom often waits before it speaks. In these 72 hours, I want you to listen more than you talk. Listen to the tone of others. Listen to what is not being said. Listen to my voice guiding your thoughts. The more you quiet your mouth, the clearer my direction will become in your spirit. There is a blessing forming that involves new opportunity. It involves favor in a place you thought was closed to you. But if you announce it too early or share it with the wrong person, jealousy may rise against you. I am protecting your future by asking for your silence today. Some of you are holding good news that you are tempted to share immediately. Others are holding frustration that you are ready to release in anger. I am saying do neither. Keep your joy quiet and keep your anger restrained. Let everything settle under my authority. Your silence is not weakness. it is strength under control. It is power disciplined by faith. When you refuse to react, you show that you trust me more than your own impulse. That trust moves my hand on your behalf. You are not being ignored. I see every tear, every insult, every unfair moment. I know when you were overlooked. I know when you were spoken over, but I also know the timing of your elevation. And the timing requires you to be still. In these 72 hours, doors will quietly shift. A decision will be made somewhere that benefits you. A heart will change toward you. An unseen protection will block something that was coming against you. But you will only notice it if you remain calm and observant. Do not argue. Do not explain. Do not reveal. Let others wonder why you are so composed. Let them question why you are not reacting the way they expected. Your peace will unsettle those who hope to disturb you. I am strengthening your inner man. I am teaching you mastery over your own tongue, because life and death flow from it. When you control your words, you control the direction of your days. That is why I am giving this clear instruction now. You have spoken quickly in the past because you felt you had to protect yourself. You believed that if you did not explain your side, no one would understand you. But I am teaching you that understanding does not always come from explanation. Sometimes it comes from observation, and those who are meant to see your truth will see it without your defense. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. In these hours, some will try to pull you into small arguments. They will bring up old topics that should have been buried. They will test your patience with careless words. But I am asking you to breathe, to look at them with calm eyes, and to say very little. Your restraint is not about pride. It is about positioning. I am positioning you above reactions that once drained your strength. I am lifting you into a place where your peace becomes your power. When you stop feeding tension with words, tension loses its hold on you. You may feel misunderstood, but misunderstanding will not destroy what I have planted in you. The roots of your calling are deeper than the opinions of others. What I have written for you cannot be erased by gossip. It cannot be blocked by a careless comment. As you remain silent, you will begin to notice something shifting inside of you. The urge to react will lose its intensity. The need to prove yourself will fade. You will feel steadier, more centered, more aware of my presence guiding you. There are conversations happening around you that you are not meant to join. If you step into them, you will absorb unnecessary stress. If you stay quiet, you will watch them dissolve on their own. Not every fire requires your water. In these 72 hours, your ears are more important than your mouth. Listen carefully. Listen to tone, to timing, to what people repeat. I am giving you insight through observation. You have prayed for discernment. This is how it grows. Discernment grows when you watch instead of react. It sharpens when you pause instead of interrupt. It matures when you choose patience over impulse. There is someone close to you who is revealing their heart without realizing it. Their words, their pauses, their behavior all speak. If you talk too much, you will miss the revelation. But if you stay quiet, you will see clearly where you truly stand. This clarity is a gift. It will protect you from trusting too quickly. It will guard you from sharing too deeply with the wrong person. I am exposing what needs to be seen without dramatic scenes. Silence also protects your plans. There is an idea forming in you that is not yet ready for public discussion. It needs time to grow in private. If you speak it too soon, doubt from others may weaken your confidence. You are carrying seeds of opportunity. Seeds grow best underground before they break the surface. If you dig them up repeatedly to show others, they will never take root. Protect what I have placed in your hands. In these hours, practice answering briefly. Practice smiling without explaining. Practice walking away from conversations that feel heavy. This discipline is building spiritual muscle in you. Some will interpret your silence as distance. Let them think what they will. Those who truly understand you will feel your calm, not your absence. You are not withdrawing from love, you are withdrawing from noise. There will be moments when your emotions rise quickly. You may feel a rush of frustration or sadness. In those moments, turn inward and speak to me instead of speaking outward to them. I am closer to you than any critic. I am more aware of your heart than any friend. When you whisper your concerns to me, I will steady your thoughts. When you release your anger to me, I will soften your spirit. This is a sacred exchange between us. Your silence before others becomes conversation with me. Your restraint in public becomes intimacy in private. There is also a trap set in these hours. It is a trap of oversharing. Someone may ask you a seemingly innocent question that invites you to reveal more than you should. Answer lightly and move on. You do not owe everyone access to your inner world. You do not need to narrate your growth to be valid. The right people will see your transformation without you advertising it. Your silence will create mystery, and mystery creates respect. When you speak less, your words carry more weight. When you talk constantly, your voice becomes background noise. I am training you for a season where many will listen when you finally speak. But before that season arrives, you must learn how to hold words carefully. Authority without restraint becomes careless. These 72 hours are a rehearsal for your future. I am preparing you for rooms where one sentence will shift the atmosphere. But you will only speak wisely in those rooms if you first master quiet rooms like this. Notice how your energy changes when you do not argue. Notice how much lighter you feel when you refuse to engage in negativity. Peace is not passive. Peace is intentional. Some relationships will reveal their true strength during this time. If someone becomes uncomfortable because you are not reacting, pay attention. That discomfort may reveal that they relied on your reactions to feel powerful. Do not fear what you discover. Clarity is better than illusion. Even if you realize that someone is not aligned with you, that knowledge frees you from false expectations. As you walk through these hours, carry yourself gently. Speak only what is necessary. Let your eyes observe and your heart remain steady. You are not shrinking, you are refining. You are not being silenced by fear, you are choosing silence as strategy. At the end of these 72 hours, you will feel stronger, you will feel clearer, you will realize that many storms passed simply because you did not feed them. You will see how I moved quietly while you remained quiet. You will notice small victories that came without drama. You will recognize that obedience in small instructions leads to larger protection. If you are ready to protect your peace and trust my timing in these hours, comment 333. Stay steady. I am watching over every conversation you avoid and every word you swallow. Nothing is wasted. Do you know why everyone is talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique leaked from the CIA is changing lives around the world. Backed by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you are seeing this, you are very lucky because the page may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is deleted. These hours are shaping you into someone who cannot be easily provoked. They are building a foundation of self-control that will carry you far beyond this moment. And when the time comes for you to speak again, your words will not be rushed or defensive. They will be calm, firm, and guided by wisdom. There are people who are used to your quick replies. They are comfortable with your explanations and your emotional reactions. When you change that rhythm, they will feel unsettled. Do not let their discomfort push you back into old habits. I am strengthening your inner discipline because greater responsibility is ahead of you. You have asked me for elevation, for favor, for doors to open. Elevation requires maturity, and maturity is often tested in moments that look small. This instruction may seem simple, but it carries deep transformation. In these hours, you will notice how often others talk about themselves. You will observe how many words are spoken without thought. This is not for you to judge them. It is for you to recognize the difference between noise and wisdom. When you speak less, you create space for others to reveal themselves. They will speak freely, and through their freedom, you will gain understanding. You will learn who carries integrity and who carries hidden motives. You will see who listens and who only waits for their turn to talk. There may also be a temptation to speak about your pain. You may feel like releasing everything you have been holding inside. I am not telling you to suppress your feelings. I am telling you to bring them to me first. When you bring your emotions to me in prayer, they become purified. When you release them publicly without guidance, they can create confusion. I am protecting you from saying something that your future self would regret. Some of you are standing on the edge of a breakthrough in your career. Others are waiting for restoration in a relationship. Some are believing for financial stability or emotional healing. All of these areas are sensitive right now. If you speak too freely about what you expect, you may invite doubt from people who do not see what I see. Their words may plant seeds of fear. I am shielding your expectation by asking for your quiet trust. You will also discover how powerful your presence becomes when you are not trying to control the room. When you are silent, your posture, your expression, and your energy communicate more than endless sentences. Calm confidence speaks deeply without sound. There will be a moment in these hours when someone says something inaccurate about you. The old version of you would have corrected them immediately. The new version of you will pause. That pause will feel uncomfortable at first. It will feel like you are surrendering control. But in that space of restraint, I will work in ways you cannot predict. I will allow truth to surface naturally. I will allow others to see what is real without you forcing it. Sometimes the strongest answer is no answer. You are learning that not every opinion deserves your reaction. Not every assumption deserves your explanation. When you stop responding to everything, you preserve your energy for what truly matters. This silence will also deepen your awareness of my voice. When your own words quiet down, my guidance becomes clearer. You will sense subtle nudges telling you when to move and when to stay still. I am training you to respond, not react. Reaction is driven by emotion. Response is guided by wisdom. In these 72 hours, I am shifting you from one to the other. You may feel isolated at moments. You may feel like you are standing alone in your restraint. But you are not alone. I am beside you in every conversation you choose not to join. There is protection in obedience. Even when you do not fully understand the reason behind my instruction, trust that I see beyond what you see. I know the ripple effect of a single sentence spoken too soon. Your silence is guarding relationships that are fragile. It is preventing unnecessary conflicts. It is closing doors that were meant to stay closed. In these hours, pay attention to how much lighter you feel when you walk away from unnecessary talk. Notice how your mind becomes clearer. Notice how your heart feels less crowded. When you are not constantly explaining yourself, you have more room to reflect. Reflection brings growth. Growth prepares you for what is next. Some of you will receive unexpected news during this period. It may be good news. It may be challenging news. Whatever it is, do not rush to announce it. Let it settle in your spirit first. Let me show you the right timing. Timing is as important as truth. If you learn this lesson now, it will serve you for years to come. You will know when to hold back and when to step forward. You will no longer feel pressured to speak just to fill silence. There is strength in measured words. There is wisdom in restraint. There is favor in obedience. You are chosen not only for blessing, but for discipline. Discipline refines your character. Character sustains your blessing. In these 72 hours, imagine that every word you choose not to say becomes a seed planted in patience. Those seeds will produce stability in your future. I am shaping you into someone who cannot be easily provoked. Someone who thinks before speaking. Someone who values peace over pride. There is a calm authority growing in you. Others may not recognize it immediately, but they will feel it. They will sense that you are not easily moved by drama. As you continue through these hours, remind yourself that this is temporary but powerful. You are not being silenced forever. You are being refined for a greater voice later. When this period ends, you will speak differently. You will choose words carefully. You will no longer waste your breath on arguments that lead nowhere. Your relationships will shift. Some will grow stronger because of your restraint. Others may fade because they depended on chaos. Let what fades fade. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. I am aligning you with peace. I am aligning you with clarity. I am aligning you with purpose. If you are committed to walking through these hours with discipline and trust, comment 777. Stay steady. The quiet you are practicing now is building a foundation for the louder victories ahead. I am guiding you through every moment of restraint. I am honoring your obedience. I am preparing you for what comes after these 72 hours. You are now deeper into these hours, and something inside you is shifting in a way you did not expect. What once felt difficult is starting to feel natural. The urge to respond instantly is weakening. The need to correct every misunderstanding is losing its grip on you. This is growth happening in real time. You are realizing that many things you once thought required your voice actually require your patience. You are seeing that silence is not surrender. It is self-control under my authority. There are moments when you catch yourself about to speak, and then you stop. That pause is powerful. In that pause, you are choosing wisdom over impulse. I want you to understand something clearly. These 72 hours are not only about avoiding conflict, they are about recalibrating your spirit. They are about resetting the rhythm of your communication. You have been living in environments where everyone talks over one another, where opinions fly quickly and emotions rise fast. I am separating you from that pattern. When you slow down your speech, your mind becomes sharper. You begin to measure your thoughts before they leave your mouth. This discipline will protect you in places where one careless sentence could cost you deeply. There is a conversation that may arise before these hours are complete. It may involve a sensitive topic. It may touch an area of your pride. You will feel the heat rising inside your chest. You will feel words forming on your tongue. In that moment, remember this instruction. Take a breath. Let the silence sit. Allow others to speak fully without interruption. You will notice something surprising. When you do not rush to defend yourself, people often reveal more than they intended. Truth unfolds when you give it space. I am also using this time to show you where your triggers still exist. Certain tones may irritate you. Certain phrases may remind you of past hurt. Instead of reacting outwardly, bring that reaction inward and lay it before me. Ask me to heal the part of you that still feels wounded. Silence gives you the opportunity to notice what still needs healing. You are not only protecting your future, you are refining your present. Each restrained word is shaping your character. There is also a spiritual battle that you cannot see. The enemy would love to use your own mouth against you. A single angry outburst could damage something delicate, but because you are listening to me, you are avoiding traps. You are walking around pitfalls that once would have captured you. Obedience is building a shield around you. Some people will try to test your boundaries. They may poke at you with subtle comments. They may attempt to provoke you with sarcasm. Do not engage. Your calm response, or your lack of response, will frustrate what tries to disturb you. Peace confuses chaos. As these hours continue, you will also feel a deeper connection with me. The less you speak outwardly, the more you sense my whisper inwardly. You may receive insights about your next step. You may feel clarity about a decision you have been wrestling with. Silence creates space for direction. There are plans forming in your life that require maturity. You are stepping into rooms where emotional stability will matter more than talent. Talent may open a door, but character keeps it open. I am building your character quietly. I am strengthening your backbone without loud announcements. Notice how your energy is different when you choose quiet over argument. You feel less drained. You sleep with a clearer mind. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. When you operate in discipline, your spirit rests easier. Some relationships will subtly adjust because of your silence. Those who respected you before will respect you more. Those who relied on your reactions will feel uneasy. Let that adjustment happen. You are not responsible for managing how others feel about your boundaries. You are responsible for honoring my instruction. There is wisdom growing in you that cannot be rushed. Wisdom matures in quiet reflection. During these hours, I also want you to pay attention to your inner dialogue. Silence outwardly does not mean noise inwardly. Guard your thoughts as well. Do not replay conversations in your head with imagined arguments. Release them to me. You are learning to master both speech and thought. This dual discipline will set you apart. There is a reason I chose 72 hours. It is long enough to challenge you, but short enough to show you that you are capable. By the end of this period, you will realize that you are stronger than you believed. You are not controlled by emotion. You are led by intention. There may be an unexpected opportunity that appears quietly during this time. Because you are not distracted by drama, you will notice it. Others may miss it because they are busy arguing or over-explaining, but you will see it clearly because your spirit is calm. Silence sharpens perception. Calmness increases awareness. You are becoming someone who does not need to be the loudest to be the strongest. You are becoming someone whose presence carries weight even without many words. I am proud of your obedience. I see the effort it takes for you to restrain yourself.